position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we... The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So USC's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Got his man to the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the years, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
And the Wolverines buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, what that guy? What was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got the quick pass. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Wolverines will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down here at the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Trojans decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Out of the gun to give to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
So now it's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wants to throw on first down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense wrestles into the ground. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Flips it out to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long through the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. The RPO, it's complete. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, USC! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He's in open space downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Breaks into the open. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gives it on the option. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Jukes his way for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the third play of this drive, third down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. To the air on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Ann Arbor. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the 2nd half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the 2nd half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the 1st half. Let's see if they could be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it down the right side. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. And what a sweet dime that last pass was. The Trojans always seem to have a quarterback who can make you pay in the 2nd half.
And it's always a big, strong-arm guy that throws the ball the yard, that's just good-looking. I mean, just all the things that most people aren't, but that they want to root for and cheer for because they always find that guy at that position that does great things.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. With the catch, it's Cook. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. From the gun on 3rd down. coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They are up by just 1 over Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Got his man quickly. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Makes the catch. It's Cook. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big noise in the big house with his huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And the Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He wants to throw it again. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He's not going to make it the gun, looking to throw. Here's a heat. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Finding open areas. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
You always this year, coach is harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous.
There he goes. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah,
and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Trojans will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Give to the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Fighting off the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They feed him again. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Cook. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. It's a draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Draw play. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Cook. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Bringing it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Running it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his big tight end. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it.